Hey everyone, it's Akayani Chamberlain, and today I'm doing a book review. I want to give some feedback on this wonderful book I've discovered by Lynne Farrow called The Iodine Crisis. It has somewhat of an apocalyptic title called What You Don't Know About Iodine Could Wreck Your Life. So I wanted to wish you all a happy new year and also a resolution or strength in your resolutions for moving forward in weight loss. As you know, the Reset Destination Transformation Program is on. I wanted to say that it runs until March 30th. Some people had some questions about, is it too late? Can I not join yet? Did I miss it? It just is officially launched on January 6th, but you still have time to take those photos and contact me, enroll, and get officially registered. Because of course the end game of that is a wonderful trip to Santa Vive in Mexico, and that's fabulous. So, in my desire to deepen my understanding of what can be affecting our health on different levels, of course, dieting is a big industry, and there are so many fad diets out there. And in the past week, if you've been following the news, you've seen that there are several different companies that got busted, by the FDA for advertising, incredible weight loss by just sprinkling a powder on your food, or eating as much as you want, not exercising, and then miraculously you're going to lose all this weight. So of course that's not a realistic approach, because it certainly doesn't address the human body's need for exercise, nor does it address the need for optimal supplementation. So I just wanted to point out that this book, The Iodine Crisis, actually starts to uncover some very serious issues that we have in terms of our nutrition, which gets to an iodine deficiency. Iodine deficiency is linked to breast cancer, fibromyalgia, diabetes, brain fog, the inability to lose weight, and that's my correlation with the weight loss program. It's something that is found almost everywhere. It's become insidious in places that you wouldn't expect. So naturally you would expect to see something like this in your food supply, and it does exist in different foods. I should say bromide is the culprit for the iodine deficiency, along with other things that we know are becoming more aware of, such as fluoride and chlorine. These are big displacers of vitamin D, and iodine and different vital nutrients that we need. But what Lynne Farrow is pointing out in this book specifically, because she was a breast cancer survivor and was not satisfied with her initial diagnosis and answers for breast cancer, is that she began to realize that there was a correlation between this deficiency and breast cancer, or I should say the lack of breast health. So it turns out that breasts require a higher amount of iodine because iodine is found in higher concentrations in the breast. Because the milk ducts, when you're breastfeeding, the milk ducts, in order to stay clean and stay open and still healthy, one of the main nutrients that keep it that way is, surprise, iodine. So it's a fabulous book. It's patient-to-patient care. There is a foreword in it by Dr. David Brownstein, MD, who makes the case for iodine. It's something that has been aggressively removed from our food supply since the 1970s. You also may not know, too, that bromides are used in such things as fire retardants. They are used in our mattresses. They're used in our clothing. We wear a lot of synthetic clothing these days. Most people are not wearing, natural cotton, etc. Many of our clothes are synthetic. Bromide is one of the things that's also found in our clothing. It's found in our drinks. For example, if you're a lover of Mountain Dew, you may notice that there is an acronym, BVO, listed on that, and that stands for bromine, bromine in a form, that can be used in the drinks. So I highly recommend this book, that you pick it up. You may find that when you start to supplement your diet with iodine, of course that goes just beyond table salt. She explains why. Sea salt and Celtic salt, of course, are excellent, but again, when we get back to the toxic burden and the way bromine really chases out iodine out of the body, these days, we need a lot more, because many people are simply carrying a huge toxic burden. So again, that can also translate into low testosterone for men, for example, or hair loss, so many things. So I highly recommend this book, that you check it out. Another book that you also may want to look into is a book called The Healthy Home. That's by Dave Wentz and his dad, Dr. Myron Wentz, and they go room by room by room and point out hidden toxins that we're not really aware of, in your rugs, in your sheets, again, in your clothing, in your drinks, and in your baked goods, etc. They go room by room, bathroom, bedroom, living room, garage, etc., kitchen, and really point out in an upbeat way how to recognize these different things and how to detoxify your home environment. That's also very important to staying healthy, and to be free of different annoyances, like asthma or that weight that you just can't lose. So the takeaway here is that iodine is really an essential nutrient. In a healthy organism, it's found in every cell. And take a look if you've had maybe a chronic condition, and see if there's not a correlation between your symptoms and what's being so funnily upbeat and in such an informative way being put forth in this book, The Iodine Crisis by Lynne Farrow. Thank you.